It's a great day to celebrate being the divine feminine. So happy International Women's Day and every day. And we're going to talk about empowerment or women's empowerment. That we wait for someone to empower us is so ridiculous. And we're going to get into it. Power, not permission. That you are that power. And you need no one's validation or permission as who you are. That there is not a more powerful gender or sex or expression. That your power is in your expression. And it is a heck of a lot of power. And we're going to go there, knowing that life is not fair. And it's not set up to be fair at this time. But power doesn't have to wait for fairness or permission. Let's get to it. Breathing in. And the breath itself acknowledges your equality. Notice it's something that we all do regardless of our gender, of our culture, of our race, whatever the differences are. There are no differences to the breath. And so we breathe in, letting the air fill our lungs, the balance and the equality of breathing. And that it immediately begins to work with your body as it is. No changes needed. No requests, no requirements. A joining of life with the essence and the expression, the quality of your expression. Unquestioned and waiting for your self-acceptance. So the first thing, ladies, divine feminine, men that wish to balance, the very first thing, as you breathe in, relax. How many times do we relax? Especially as women, there's always something to do, someone to help, someone needing, pulling, asking, expecting of your energy. And amazingly, you can do so much. But take time to relax. And so let's relax. Imagine a big easy chair or a throne. My queens, imagine a throne. For you sit in one. You always have. And though some can imagine taking that away, they can't really. For the divine feminine power is undeniable. Oh, you can chat about it. You can say it's a weaker sex, but those are words and have no meaning. And from your relaxed throne, my ladies, it is in your own best interest Quit believing language, the words, the sentences, for those are false cages. And your mind's been trained to believe in these false cages, but your being is beyond those. And trust your being. Trust your inherent relationship with life. As a creator, and people may want to steal the power of that creation, but they cannot. Look, feel, sense that you as a being are the one that dances and brings life onto this planet. And whether you've had a child or not does not determine your ability to bring life, creation. It is just but one aspect of how the embodiment of the consciousness that you are opens life. You are the opener, the portal between consciousness and existence, the protector of what you create. Ever seen a mama bear? I don't even want to mess with a cat that has kittens. If she thinks something's up, it don't have to be a bear, but it can be a bear. And we all know not to come between a mother and her cubs. Don't care how big you are. And isn't it universal that life itself knows when not to play? So this is why you cannot believe the words. You must believe your body and your intelligence, your intuition, and the being that you are. Now, from this relaxed throne that you consider this, it's so important to go into a relaxed state. And the words of life do not allow you that much relaxation. A tip for all the guys wanting to date women and looking for an in: be the man she can relax around. It's incredibly sexy to be able to relax. So making space for that and moving into the space of that from your big easy chair or your big easy throne. Let your body relax. Let your union with life, which is the breath, fill your lungs. Let that begin the relaxation. Let the day fall behind you and enter the quietness where your breath meets your heartbeat. And just breathe gently into that space, making time for yourself. Just be. Because it is in this state that you tap into the power of your being. And that being is beyond a gender. It is unified with this breath on this planet, and it is unified with oneness and source. It is not separate from either existence. It does not escape or run from its wholeness as source, as human, as woman, as divine feminine. For if your body and your expression is feminine, then the being that you are has chosen to function with the powerful capabilities of the divine feminine. So as you breathe into your lungs, unified with life here on this planet and the life that surrounds this planet in source energy, embodied, alive, functioning, relax into that power and notice that it does not ask permission to be. That it is an underlying current on which this planet is built in balance. It is no less than a part of the balancing force upon which this planet spins. And it does not ask permission. There is nothing in the animal kingdom that is feminine that asks permission to create, to exist, and to function in power. It is only humanity that plays with language that has confusion. So be not confused. Do not wait for empowerment. For goddess, who would empower you? Who would give you permission? There is no giver of permission outside of yourself. So relax into that. And when you are faced with laws or statements, insults, lack of recognition, return to the underlying power of self-recognition, for that is part of your function. When consciousness has elevated on this planet, the tales that we hear of it, it has come through birth. But what hasn't come through birth? And if you are entrusted with carrying each and every being on this planet, I think that not anyone can empower you. Only yourself. You are entrusted with every life that is on this planet to carry it, to bring it forward, to open it, for it's to express every single life. And someone wants to empower you, or you want to wait for permission. That's thinking, and that's ridiculous. Your very function holds so much power and trust that every life moves through you. The embodiment of the power of the womb, the unknown, that you dance between life to bring life. And whether your womb has brought life physically doesn't matter. It is in the design and structure of your body to create life and change that you are entrusted with that capability. That you are the spherical power that moves beyond the body, that's in touch, as much in touch with feeling and intuition, connection, emotion, being, source, the wild unknown. And the tales we hear of Eve, oh, the fall of mankind. Really? She felt no fear as she chose, as was her right, to experience and to know, unafraid of her decision. Not stupid, not wooed, decisive, to face the unknown, the void. Each woman holds that space between the unknown and creation and life. And she chose to taste the apple, to know. Remember, she was safe, had no fear. She was wild, and she was wise. And she made the choice that an unfearing God would make, to open to the unknown, to put her body into play in the unknown, to put her mind into play and her being into play in the unknown. And that is the only way consciousness expands. But all the tales don't want you to remember it that way. So don't pay attention to language. Pay attention to the unknown, the intuition, the wildness, the fire, the intelligence of the connectedness of the sphere that you encompass. And that encompasses you, because we are existing in a great womb of the unknown, and it is reflected in your being as divine feminine. And it is your right to choose. And boy, don't they want to make that bad. They don't want you to choose, because that's where your power exists. And you're here to choose. You're here to exist. Choose, be, love, and do. Be one. The oneness, the source, the connected being that dances in all the realms and plays on this planet. Woman, wild, wide, unafraid of the unknown, creating, imagining, holding, expressing. Woman, divine, feminine. And in this spherical existence, connected, of course, it's not fair. There's disrespect. There's language. There's aggression. It's not fair. But that doesn't have to be where you exist. Because if you wait for empowerment, you are existing, waiting for permission to be the power that you inherently hold and are. So why not embody and express as the absolute relaxed power that you are? Whether someone else likes it or not, whether you're told it's okay or not, whether you're allowed or not, because that is language. And while we exist in a world that is unfair, let us use physics instead of force. Although if you need force, feel completely free to use it. But it's in the self-acceptance of who you are that physics engages. All change happens first in the void. And ladies, you are good at navigating the unknown void. It is inherently a part of your function. So use it in your natural ability. Self-acceptance, self-recognition is imperative. To notice and accept your own equality, regardless of what is said to you or how you're treated. To see yourself, to know your equality. Whether it is denied you or not from someone else's lips is immaterial. You are equal. Your existence is your validation. You exist. You are part of Source, connected to it, functioning from it. accepting and acknowledging your rightful place, equal, regardless of what you hear, see, or how you're treated, regardless of your experiences, regardless of your own thinking, your own thoughts that deny you. You have this incredible power to notice the difference in feeling and thinking. You get a feeling to do something, and then the thoughts come with, well, that I can't, this, blah. Those are thoughts. That's training. That's manipulation. That's chatter. That's other people who feel less about themselves trying to be better. And it's nonsense. And you know it. Now know you. That feeling that comes, that is a direction. Take it. Imagine it. Accept it and begin to see it, regardless of your circumstances or what anyone else says. You are not asking permission. You are creating. Creators create. They don't wait or hesitate. And it is created first in this amazing body that you have, and the intelligence that knows how to form a child in your womb, whether you've done it or not, is an example. The fact that you can carry a child in most circumstances, some of us maybe can't. The body and the DNA have the awareness of how to create, whether you choose to do it or not, whether your body fully fits that ability or not. Because there are things that happen that we cannot control, or we may not be fertile in that way. But that does not mean that you are infertile. It means you will create differently, but you will still create. You are life bringers, creators. But it is not your role to, I must create a child. That's a choice. And remember that your choice is attacked first to control you. Most laws, most ways are trying to control your ability to choose. Why? Because it's power. You have the choice to create life or not. And that is up to you. And there is no wrong choice in how you go about creating it. And if you want to create life, and that does not function for you in the body, you will still create. You will still affect life. You will still influence, and you will give birth. And go into that relaxed state to understand how that functions for you. Because it functions for every single woman. And she can choose, no matter the circumstance she's in. If she's able to have children, she gets to choose. And if she cannot have children, she still gets to choose. Still gets to create. So create the life for you as well. It isn't that your purpose is to just bring life into the world. It's a function and it's a choice. But it is also your choice to create the life that you want to live with the respect and the interactions that you want to experience. And so by using physics instead of force, you use your vibration, this creative vibration for the life as you wish to express it. Now, will you face unfairness? Sure. Will there be hurdles as you begin to express this? Sure. But the place change happens is within you first, and accepting yourself as you are, equal, powerful, courageous, protector, nurture, any word you choose, not the ones chosen for you. If you want to be wild and crazy and alive and fire, passion, whatever words you choose from your being, not the ones chosen for you that are floating around in your mind. Whatever you wish to embody, do so. Do not fear the unknown, for it is where you create. It is as much your right hand. There's nothing for you to fear. And don't fear your wild self, because in that wildness is so much wisdom. And perhaps you give life, because I think even birth takes away or limits, because we have so many thoughts about that. Hey, you life creator, create your own life. Quit waiting for your turn, for someone to recognize you. Recognize yourself. Empowerment will have you waiting for millennia. Seize it. Create it. You life creator, create the life you want to exist in, the world you want to exist in, for this is your power. As the divine feminine, this life is created inside of you. Connect to your body, to your passion, to your fire. Then let that fire be in every inch of your body. Let there be a fire in your reproductive area. But let there also be a fire in your emotions. And let there also be a fire in your solar plexus where your will comes forward. Let the fire that is in your heart light every part of your body. Let it light your throat As you speak, let it light your forehead, let it light your eyes. Be that untamed, unbridled, creative force. Birth is just a reflection of the fact that you are a life creator. And through your wisdom, your vast spherical, connected wisdom that plays on this planet and inside of you, the connection to all that is. The bridge between that is your imagination. So take time to relax and imagine the life, the expression, because that's what we're here to give birth to, is the expression of ourselves. Give birth to you, to your equality, to your power, to your presence, to your joy, to your existence, to the vibration. And see that as you and recognize you, because it is in that recognition first. As you recognize you and accept the power that you are to give birth to who you want to be and how you want to express, then the world falls into play. Oh, will it find it? A little. But as soon as each woman on this planet recognizes her equality and her power, structures will topple. Because it can be no other way. That's how powerful you are. So don't wait for the structure which comes after you give birth to yourself. Don't wait for it to tell you what you can and cannot do, who you have to be, and that you do not have choice. Choose you. Choose to fully recognize you. Sit in that exquisite, powerful position, no matter the experience that you're having. Love you in that experience and see the balanced power that you are. Recognize it, whether anyone else does or not, and watch this world change because you are giving birth to it. Choose and know that life trusts you to do so, for all life moves through the divine feminine, whether it likes it or not, whether it recognizes it or not. You recognize it. Be the change you want to see. And that is what you're creating. Women give birth to reality. Find the function in you that is that opening in that portal for conscious change on this planet. And it's time to give birth and life to a balanced reality, which is the choice of the divine feminine, regardless of what anyone else says. That's the power that resides in you. And first, You choose you.